Hi Prosperity Team, this is Dr. Money. Now I've got on my outfit to for me to look like a psychic, and I'm going to tell you why in just a few moments. But first, the Prosperity Team, anybody that's watching the video is automatically on the Prosperity Team. We're going into the circle of well-being. We imagine ourselves going into the circle of life, the circle of light, and as I speak, you inhale deeply all the way down to the belly and exhale as well. Just continue to inhale and exhale. This is a giving and receiving break. It's a break from our mental mania, the stuff that we think all day long. So breathing in and breathing out. But this breathing in and breathing out is also bringing into ourself the feelings of well-being. And as we exhale, we send those out to everyone on the Prosperity Team that they might also have a good life, an abundant life, that the things that are not going well in their lives are straightening out, and the things that are not going well in our lives are straightening out as we breathe in and we breathe out. Because our breath is our prayer for the highest and the best for ourselves and all. Isn't it a wonderful thought? I pray for the highest and best for myself and for all. And so it is. Have you ever heard of Amelia Earhart? Most people have. She's the first woman to fly from the United States all the way over to, did she land in England? I don't remember where she landed, but she went east and flew east. But do you know who Beryl Markham is? Well, she's the first woman that flew from England all the way over to the Americas to the West Coast. She landed in Nova Scotia. But we don't really hear too much about her. So I'm going to enlighten you about her life. She was married several times. She lived in Africa. She became a horse trainer in her later life after just failed relationships. And even up into her 80s, she was having winning horses. She was still breeding these winning horses and entering winning races. And she was very successful in her life. But her life was kind of miserable, really. She with 3 divorces, and she fell in love with someone and he married someone else, and then when she was going to convince him to come to her, he got killed in a plane accident. I mean, her life was a wreck. It was a mess. She ended up drinking a lot and living kind of in solitary in Africa. And right before she died, she said, I remember something that a clairvoyant told me, and the clairvoyant told me that I would be successful, but that I would never be happy. Oh my goodness, the clairvoyant told her that, or the psychic told her that? Even though those were powerful words that may have become a self-fulfilling prophecy, we don't have to listen to that kind of prediction for our lives, whether we have given that prediction to ourselves, whether our parents gave us that prediction, whether life and the economy gave us the prediction. We need to be our own clairvoyant. We need to look into our own crystal ball and say, and not just say, I see the best for myself because I'm creating the best for myself. I'm creating the lens in my eyes where I can see the best. We need to be, as I'm saying, we need to predict abundance. We need to predict prosperity. We need to have a prediction that we can get excited about, because her prediction was a low prediction, and she lived down to that prediction, that you will be very successful but never happy. But she talked about that as in her last dying days. That so profoundly touched her. And so there is no thing that anyone has ever said about us, good, bad, or ugly, that we have to adhere to, that we have to make come true. Because if we keep repeating it over and over again, then it's going to come true, because we're going to believe that it's going to be true. And when we believe that we're less than, then we get less than results in our lives. We get unhappy results in our lives. So it's time to become our own psychic. Remember, psychic is not a bad word. All it means, it comes from the Greek word psychic. It means of the soul. And so the things that come of the soul for us are goodness and mercy and compassion and love and light and a wonderful flow. So let's create the flow in our lives. You can do that through the breath like we've been doing. You can do that through working some of the prosperity affirmations. You can do that by getting still and quiet, but a lot of times it's the affirmations that help the mind get quiet. So this is Dr. Money. I want you to remember to become your own psychic, your own clairvoyant, to predict a wonderful future for yourself and then to believe in that future. And remember for sure that I love